All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Well, folks, I just got thinking about this fight, man. Just got thinking about this fight. And, now they're talking about the fight in Saudi Arabia might be off. For Andy Ruiz, this might be a good thing, man, because Saudi Arabia, they don't really have a market for boxing. And I started thinking, how does a fight like this make money? I know the Arabs, I know they got money. They got lots of money. And the Arabs can actually, afford to pay what both of these guys want. But it's just like there's no market for it. Would the arena sell out? See, I'm not sure. And I'm asking that question, just out of, okay, I'm American. And I know what boxing does here. I know that if you go to Vegas, if you go up to New York, you can go to Texas, you can, pretty much get a sellout crowd. You can, because, we like boxing. And even if you go to the UK, you can get a sellout crowd. But the thing of it is, man, is that the whole thing to me sounds very fishy, Like, okay, so Ruiz said that, hey, listen, I don't want to, fight in the UK, which that's understandable. Okay, that's understandable. I wouldn't want to fight in the UK either, with somebody like Eddie Hearn. I just wouldn't want to do it. Because number one, it's in Joshua's backyard. Okay, the man just got knocked out. And so that the only thing that Anthony Joshua have to do is go to distance, okay, with Andy Ruiz, and he can probably get all his belts back. In which that's not what I want to happen. So, Andy Ruiz wanted to fight in Mexico, and Eddie Hearn and his team, they said no. Okay, fight won't be in Mexico. So, somehow somebody talked Ruiz and his team into agreeing with Saudi Arabia. And I'm thinking, okay, damn. There's just no boxing market there. Like, what is really up with this? And see, I'm thinking, something fishy is about to go on. Something fishy. Something really, really, really underhanded is about to happen. And I think Ruiz and his team, man, they need to, I don't know, man. Somebody, they got to get this completely off the table. They got to get it completely off the table and make Eddie Hearn bend to them. I don't get it. Like, how do you have all three belts, but, Eddie Hearn is in charge of negotiations, or Eddie Hearn is dictating what happens? Like, I don't get that. It's the same thing, because you'll have stupid people that, defend Eddie Hearn. And by the way, if y'all come on my channel talking about, well, Wilder turned down all this money, $100 million to fight Joshua. Hey, stupid! Joshua got knocked the hell out. He's out. Okay? Wilder, Joshua, we're not even talking about that no more. Unless Joshua can get those belts back, Joshua is nobody to Deontay Wilder. And the man was scared anyway. He got knocked out by Ruiz, a guy that they took on short notice. You guys stay the hell out of my comment thread with Wilder Joshua. It's not going to work. That fight's done. It's dead and buried. Stupid. But you guys, I don't know. Y'all want to come in and argue the same stupid talking points. The same stupid talking points. And it's because y'all stupid. But this, I don't know, man. Like, when is somebody going to just step up and say, Eddie Hearn, I need you to shut up. You're not in charge of these negotiations, okay? You're not in charge, Eddie. This isn't on you. We the champ. We got all the belts. Okay, Eddie, you sit back and you listen to us. I don't know. How does this happen? How does it happen? And what is Ruiz and this team doing, man? Are they G-checking Eddie Hearn? Are they G-checking him, or are they just letting Eddie talk? See, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. And what is it, man, with these fighters and people just taking Eddie Hearn at face value? What is it with taking this guy at face value, okay? Like, and what the hell did the Zone see in Eddie Hearn? Like, seriously, y'all, what did the Zone see? He was supposed to get these big fights, man, that never materialized. He was supposed to get these big fights, man. The fights never happened. Guys, there's one common denominator. People can say this person didn't want to fight. Okay, so why is it that when Wilder Fury, when they started even talking about that fight was made relatively quick. We started talking about Wilder Joshua. Okay, nah, man, we got all these hurdles and obstacles. We got all this stuff to get through, okay? We got everything to get through, so this fight ain't happening. But Wilder Fury, man, that fight happened in no time. That fight happened in no time. Okay, Wilder Ortiz, that fight happened in no time. That fight was made. That fight was made relatively quick. It wasn't all the back and forth. But, when it was time to make Wilder Joshua, he go all the back and forth. He go all the back. But, guys, we know the truth now. Anthony Joshua, he was afraid. Okay, this man, he quit. He got knocked down 4 times by Ruiz, and he quit. Spit his mouthpiece out. Guys, those are facts. You can't deny. Do you think this man would have stayed resilient against Wilder after being hit? See, Anthony Joshua reminds me of the bully. Like the big kid at school that pick on all the little people, and then when a little person stand up to him, then, he don't want no more smoke. He'll back up and then he'll try to be your friend. After he get his ass whooped, he'll try to be your friend. See, Anthony Joshua, he reminds me of that. Guys, Andrew Ruiz, they must don't know that they're in the driver's seat. They must don't know that they can dictate what they want to dictate. Stop listening to Eddie Hearn. Who is Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn, you don't have the belts anymore. Eddie has no leverage. Nothing. But I tell you, if this fight, if it's in some, faraway, godforsaken place, we going to know that Ruiz and this team, they bent to Eddie Hearn. And you know what? Andrew Ruiz, man, I don't know. I'm starting to become a little disappointed in this guy, man. It's like, now all of a sudden, you get a little payday, you get a little bit of celebrity status, and it's like, he's soaking that up, man. He's soaking that up. Man. But people still, they trust Eddie Hearn so much. They trust Eddie Hearn so damn much. And it's sickening the way people trust Eddie Hearn. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't. And then, you got all these UK channels. They talking bad about the PBC. Here's what I want to know, okay? Okay, you got DAZN and PBC. What's the difference? What's the difference? Okay, a fight on PBC. A fight on DAZN. What's the difference? I mean, literally. So, please tell me, why is DAZN such a good idea? And why is PBC a bad idea? I mean, you guys say, well, PBC, definitely gives you a lot of fights. That's, the PBC, you got fights that come on regular TV that you already get with your cable or whatever, your cable package. It's already there. You get it. Okay? Bought and paid for. It's just on the regular channels you already get. DAZN, you pay, what, $19.99, a month? And I think, for a year, you get it cheaper than that if you go ahead and commit to a year. I mean, why do y'all think DAZN is good and why do y'all think PBC bad? See, I'm going to tell you, man, and I don't care what you guys say, anybody, you can come on my channel, you can debate me on it. You guys don't like the PBC because it's ran by a black man, and the PBC is mostly a predominantly black organization, and y'all don't want to admit that, you don't want to say it, okay? That's just what it is. It's been a long time. People used to trash the PBC, used to, and then you got Top Rank still over here. You got Top Rank, you still got, main events, you got Matchroom, all still putting on heavy pay-per-views. But y'all didn't trash them, but y'all have trashed the PBC where the fights are pretty much, hey, on regular TV. I still can't get that. But I'll tell you the reason why. Because the PBC is ran by a black man. That's just what it is. You can try to, get around that. You can try to deny it. You can try to just, say, well, that's not what it is. And you love fair and balanced boxing channels. Y'all can do that too. But guys, the truth is the PBC is black owned. Or it's ran by, black entities. So that's why y'all don't like it. That's the only reason why, man. It ain't no other reason. You guys, man. Man, if all this racism was not around in the sport of boxing, man, we'd probably get even more fights than we want. But here's yet another fight that we're talking about that probably won't happen on fair terms.